It is time for War Games in Dakota Kai. Baiting almost Ember Moon to have to come across the ring to her.
Smart move by Dakota Kai there. Take advantage early if you can, but here, immediately turning things around is Ember Moon. Let's not forget there's some bad blood between these two. Shortly after Ember Moon's return to NXT, she was jumped by Dakota Kai, and I'm sure there's some leftovers from that.
Yeah, Ember Moon probably looked into the ring, Beth, and realized Dakota Kai was standing in there. And of course, as we know from Ember Moon, if you strike her wrong, she will come back with furious vengeance.
Definitely the bad blood remains between these two women and the competitive spirit boiling over.
Logan under a nice kick, and both these women who do know each other so very well. Beth, I want to ask you up front, how much strategy plays into who starts this matchup?
Well, I'll tell you what, Ember Moon might have volunteered because she's been mentored by WWE Hall of Famer Booker T, who is an alumni of the War Games match. I'm sure he imparted some advice. As you can expect.
Dakota Kai answering back with a vicious pump kick. And now Ember Moon hot on the heels of Dakota Kai. When you talked to Ember Moon before the matchup, Wade, she said she's more vicious as opposed to being more flashy.
Ember Moon, beautiful. You saw a bit of that viciousness right there with that kick connecting straight to the jaw of Dakota Kai. Impressive start.
And there you see
Ember Moon here.
3.5 minutes and counting until the next member will be entered into this matchup again. Team Shotzi with the War Games advantage, and Beth right now, Dakota Kai's got to figure out some sort of offense to try to wear down Ember Moon before it's obviously 2-on-1.
Yeah, smart move here from Dakota Kai, taking advantage. I thought she was going to maybe go head toward the other ring, create some space, but that's exactly what she needed to stop Moon in her tracks, and now some vicious punches to the jaw.
You know, Wade, you during your career have been a part of several matches where you were entered into a structure. You know, how does that compare to War Games?
Yeah, let me tell you, being in any structure, a steel cage, elimination chamber, you know you're in for a lot of pain. The difference with the matches that I was in and this is that I didn't have to deal with a team of opponents attacking me all at the same time. Ultimately, that is what this match is going to turn into.
Again, in just under 2.5 minutes, and now Ember Moon's face is getting grated across the steel. And again, the cage at times could be your foe. Right now, it's a friend to Dakota Kai.
Yeah, this is smart from Dakota Kai. She's slowing things down, bearing in mind she has to be the marathon woman in this matchup, as does her current opponent, Ember Moon. Get as much oxygen in those lungs as you can.
Dakota Kai was last year really the turning point in her career. And now Dakota Kai answering right back. Ember Moon might not have gotten all of it. Certainly, though, Beth got enough.
Dakota Kai, though, you can see the vicious look on her face, looking to capitalize, but Moon, wow! There's those hard strikes we've seen from Moon recently.
Again, both these women trying to pace themselves early on up front, still 2 minutes before the next competitor is released from the shark cages. And now Ember Moon, bad intentions on Moon's mind. And Dakota Kai just scraping down the side of the cage.
Yeah, what an ugly landing there from Dakota Kai, bouncing at all angles, wasn't able to land that one flat at all.
Well, Ember Moon trying to flatten Dakota Kai.
That was a rib-crushing horizontal dive there from a crossbody through the ropes, crushing Dakota Kai's ribs against that cage.
And again, when you think about strategy, the clock continuing to tick, Dakota Kai, it's about to be 2-on-1 here in just a matter of moments as Ember Moon climbing up, Dakota Kai realizing it, and a stiff kick right to the left shoulder of Moon.
And as that clock ticks down, the fear inside Ember Moon must be growing. She knows it's very shortly going to be a handicap match.
Ember Moon able to stay one step ahead of Dakota Kai.
She needs to try and take Dakota Kai out here. Keep this as a one-on-one matchup if she can.
Looking for go-to kick by Dakota Kai to put Ember Moon down. Moonhead! Well, change of plans, and now it's Dakota Kai answering back vicious kicks right to the face. And again for Dakota Kai, she's got to get Beth some sort of offensive advantage before it all of a sudden is 2-on-1.
Yeah, the challenge, there it is, Vic. And you know, the challenge in one of these matches is for the mat grappling game, reps are the key. But here in the wow,
the
innovative move there.
But Beth, we have to remember too, as the clock continuing to tick down, this matchup cannot end. But what an impressive move by Dakota Kai to weaken Ember Moon 10 seconds before Moon's teammate enters the fray.
Yeah, the smartest thing you can imagine there. Ember Moon in a world of trouble here.
And Dakota Kai continuing to wear down Ember Moon. because the clock hit 0. Who's the next member of Team Blackheart to enter the fray? And it's the team captain herself, Beth Blackheart, gonna try and lead by example. Whoa, wait a minute.
Blackheart might be bringing a friend.
More than just a friend. A crowbar and what is Shotzi Blackheart? I mean, I know she's been constructing the tank, but I don't know if Dakota Kai realizes what Blackheart has done.
Well, that is some heavy artillery in the ring here. Dakota Kai desperately trying to cut her off at the pass.
Dakota Kai
unsuccessful.
Oh, nice drop kick by Shotzi Blackheart. And Blackheart now is fresh, Beth, and this will allow Ember Moon to get some breath, get back into this matchup. Nice bulldog by Blackheart.
Yeah, think about everything Dakota Kai has just been through in the last several minutes. She's still reeling from Moon's offense.
Huge form, and he's starting to think. Nice kick as well. You got to think here, Beth, for Shotzi Blackheart, what will a win do for her confidence tonight if her team can survive War Games?
I mean, there's going to be a little bit of retribution, revenge here for Shotzi Blackheart against all the team members.
Oh, Dakota Kai, big form. I can't believe a toolbox is inside War Games if the War Games structure wasn't sinister enough.
It's effectively turned into a gauntlet match at this point for Dakota Kai. She has to hope she can withstand this 3 minutes of onslaught from Team Shotzi here until finally she gets to level up the numbers and she gets an extra team member in there.
I bet this has to be the longest 3 minutes of Dakota Kai's life.
She has hit the metal cage, but nice evasive maneuver there by Dakota Kai and Ember Moon.
But this is the advantage of having the Women's War Games advantage. Ember Moon right behind Dakota Kai, and it's 2-on-1 for Dakota Kai. She's got to do her best to survive at this point.
Well, let's face it, you would not have anticipated Dakota Kai having the upper hand at this point, but hats off to her. She's managing it.
And trying to keep down Ember Moon. And Ember Moon trying her best to create separation, but look at Shotzi Blackheart. Right from behind, step up Enziguri. And you got to imagine with every right and left for Shotzi Blackheart, a smile has to come across her face somewhere. Just being able, as you pointed out earlier, Beth, just to get some revenge against these women.
100%, and at this point, this is just a game of survival for Dakota Kai. I mean, see that orbital bone grind against the metal of the cage.
And you know Shotzi Blackheart remembers it was Dakota Kai who cost Blackheart an opportunity to compete for the NXT Women's Championship.
Those legs of Dakota Kai, that snapping against that rope. Remember, she's had knee surgery previously.
Dakota Kai almost instinctively able to pop right back up, knock Blackheart down. Now Shotzi Blackheart starting to try to hold on for whatever she's got because she has to wait for Ember Moon. And again, 2-on-1, and now Team Blackheart working together.
Whoa!
Oh, missile drop kick off the shoulders of Ember Moon. You hear the NXT University Capital Wrestling Center is 10 seconds, and then Dakota Kai finally will get some help. And Raquel Gonzalez entering the fray, the imposing enforcer. But wisely, Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart right on top of Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah, it's going to take both of them to take Raquel Gonzalez down. What a masterstroke by Team Candice, of course. Oh, hang on.
A little bit of a stalemate now, Pep. Look at the strategy of Blackheart and Moon.
Yeah, Gonzalez is going to have eyes in the back of her head now. Dakota Kai not able to be much help, but wow!
Just bouncing off Raquel Gonzalez. Such is the power of the woman. She is the X factor in this division.
Certainly is, and really what's going on right now too, Wade, is Raquel Gonzalez giving crucial minutes and moments right now for Dakota Kai to refocus and recompose herself, and now showcasing her strength as Gonzalez.
Whirlwind slam there, beautifully executed. You're absolutely right, as Shotzi is now trying to get the upper hand here against Raquel Gonzalez, but Raquel Gonzalez again too strong. Power bombing Shotzi.
Up against the cage goes Shotzi Blackheart. And what was it, Wade, the X factor for Team Lorraine?
Job done by Raquel Gonzalez, and now Dakota Kai gingerly getting to her feet. Assistance has come in the form of Raquel Gonzalez, and look at this unique offense. What a masterstroke by Team Candice, putting Raquel Gonzalez in at this point. We know the teamwork between Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez previously has paid dividends for those two. What a perfect time to put Raquel Gonzalez in the match.
Two superstars who certainly know how to work well together. And right now, Dakota Kai, and really, Beth, Raquel Gonzalez to, again, steal what Wade had just said, game changer.
I mean, Gonzalez in defiance of physics. Did you see the way she stopped the body of Shotzi Blackheart?
Gonzalez is worth two people. This is like a 3-on-2 handicap now in favor of Team Candice.
And Ember Moon, who has been put through a lot in this matchup, now on the shoulders. And now a kick right to the side of the face and then planted with a power slam. And you see the pain etched on the face of Ember Moon with the smile on the face of Raquel Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez just doing whatever she wants in that ring. Dakota Kai gaining the benefits, of course, at the same time, but what a powerhouse of a human being she is.
And take a look at the War Games match and how it's set up, Wade. Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai taking out Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. It'll be 2-on-1 whenever the next teammate of Team Blackheart enters into the match.
This is amazing stuff. They've got the advantage completely in control, in dominancy, and the impressive thing about Raquel Gonzalez, for such a huge woman,
what is
showing,
this?
oh my.
What is this? Dakota Kai jumping from one ring to the other with assistance, wiping out the field as we have 13 seconds to the next member of Team Blackheart is released.
Athletic leap there.
Looks to have taken out Dakota Kai as well.
Who will it be? And
Oh my word!
Rhea Ripley
The nightmare!
entering the ring. And Beth, how about this showdown? Gonzalez, Ripley at War Games.
Gonzalez saying she's been waiting for this moment. And again, the female Titans go face to face.
Oh, Dakota Kai from behind. Ripley able to get a right hand in and right into the grasp of, Raquel Gonzalez. But now Ripley, the freshest of the superstars. Wait a minute, Moon and Blackheart holding on to Gonzalez. Rhea Ripley. Well, from behind now, it's Dakota Kai. Ripley said she was bringing the heavy artillery for Team Blackheart tonight. And Beth, as we mentioned, Ripley no stranger to this structure.
Of course not. Ripley again last year.
Boom!
A career-defining moment in War Games, and you can see why. The aggression from Rhea Ripley.
Oh, what a drop kick from Ripley. And Rhea Ripley taking care of Dakota Kai. And again, advantage Team Blackheart. But to what you said earlier, Wade, how about the strategy of Team Blackheart putting Rhea Ripley in third?
Yeah, you had to. Once Raquel Gonzalez was in there, I don't think they had any choice. You needed to do something to neutralize such a powerful athlete. The only person I think who can do that is Rhea Ripley.
Well, Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart now isolating and neutralizing Raquel Gonzalez.
It's almost a pinfall attempt there from Shotzi Blackheart. Of course, pinfall submissions do not count at this stage in the matchup, only when all competitors are inside the structure.
Oh, Rhea Ripley now going over to that toolbox. Oh, no, he's right, Beth.
This cannot be legal, surely.
Everything's legal. It's War Games.
It shouldn't be.
Oh! Well, Dakota Kai getting worn down by Ripley. What? And Ripley now, I mean, Beth, as we just said, it's all legal.
And Dakota Kai is unable to use her arms.
Nasty landing for Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai just ragdolled by the nightmare Rhea Ripley, and once again, here we go, worth the price of the ticket alone.
Ripley and Gonzalez
meeting in no man's land.
And this turning into an all-out brawl.
Yeah, this has turned ugly fast. Some intense rivalry going on between these two as we watch that clock counting down before another competitor enters.
Team Candice about to get some backup in the form of Toni Storm.
Toni time.
And it isn't, well, now it's Toni Storm going under the ring.
Here we go, those kendo sticks being brought into play.
It's all legal, guys. More implements of destruction.
Oh, there's Toni Storm from behind, and well, Storm said she's been training to make her body immune to pain, but right now, what is on the mind of Toni Storm taking out Ember Moon?
How do you train to make your body immune to pain? I wish you would have taught me that.
She's exposing the turnbuckle. Toni Storm with a kendo stick. Things not looking great for Rhea Ripley and Team Blackheart at this moment.
Yeah, they don't look great. They feel even worse, I imagine.
Shotzi Blackheart trying her best to intervene, but again, going to the turnbuckle, Beth, is Toni Storm.
Toni Storm obviously coming in with a plan, looking to uncover yet more steel in this matchup.
Ember Moon trying her best to interfere, and Storm taking out Moon.
Is there not enough steel already, Beth?
Apparently not.
Steel exposed all over. Now Rhea Ripley spine first into that exposed turnbuckle. There you take a look at the War Games structure set up inside the Capitol Wrestling Center, but just feel this impact. And it's all because of Toni Storm, certainly part of the plot from the captain of Team LeRae, that being the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae.
Well, a lot was made of the War Games advantage coming into this matchup. Remember, the advantage lay with Team Shotzi, although you wouldn't have known it the way this match has played out so far.
Yes, sir, we're not. Beth, we're seeing that new side of Toni Storm immediately in this matchup.
Yeah, Toni Storm promised us that we'd see a Toni Storm like nothing we've ever seen before. It would be a calculated change, and now we're understanding exactly what that meant.
Oh, there's Ember Moon right now on the receiving end of some Toni Storm offense, and it was Toni Storm who turned her back on Ember Moon, revealing who exactly she was and revealing she would be the fourth member for Team Candice, and another kendo stick to the midsection.
And that kendo stick in the hands of Raquel Gonzalez strikes fear into any woman.
Again, the body bouncing off the steel cage. This is War Games. And wait a minute, Shotzi Blackheart climbing. Toni Storm now helping out Dakota Kai.
Precarious positioning here where the two rings meet.
Well, you talked about a precarious position, Beth. All 6 women now. Something's got to give.
This could be bad.
Oh! Well, coming off the worst of that.
All 6 women laid out, and there's only 1 woman left for Team Blackheart. As the countdown hits 0, here comes the NXT Women's Champion. And Io Shirai made her presence known this past Wednesday, and
more artillery.
It's Io Shirai.
When is enough enough?
And it was Io Shirai who gave Team Blackheart the advantage in the women's ladder match, and Shirai looking to add more steel in the form of a ladder.
Well, this is the genius of the Sky, let's not forget. I'm sure she's looking for even more ways to gain some height in this matchup.
Oh, one ladder wasn't enough. What Io Shirai and Raquel Gonzalez realizing, wait a minute.
She's got to get in the ring.
Oh! Nothing is going to keep Io Shirai from this matchup. Oh!
Beautiful from Raquel Gonzalez. What a smart play.
Raquel Gonzalez got her hand on the kendo stick for a moment. And now it's Gonzalez trying to get back to her feet, and Blackheart from behind. Io Shirai still looking for more. Big clothesline by Gonzalez.
Everywhere you look in this ring, just suffering and destruction. And things are only going to go downhill from here.
Well, it's Ember Moon and Dakota Kai who have suffered the most destruction because they have been inside War Games for over 20 minutes.
Io Shirai can't get in the ring. Raquel Gonzalez won't let her.
Ember Moon doing her best to try to get Gonzalez away, but again, it's Toni Storm able to run interference, but check this out. Oh! Bouncing off the barricade on the outside, and Io Shirai again not able to enter this matchup yet. No advantage for Team Blackheart. Oh!
But the destruction continues.
Raquel Gonzalez raining down right now on the captain of Team Shotzi. That being Shotzi. Blackheart Moon trying her best. I mean, bodies draped all over, and Io Shirai.
Shotzi Blackheart may have taken more punishment in this matchup than anybody, perhaps with the exception of Dakota Kai.
Oh, Io Shirai tossing the steel chairs into the ring. Raquel Gonzalez still trying to clear her own path. And Shirai now. Oh! Face first, chair bounces off the forehead of Gonzalez. And finally, Beth, Io Shirai, no!
But again, booted out the ring by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez on door duty has been very effective. Take a look at this one more time. Gonzalez looking to nail Shirai by ending up beating the chair.
Back to the live action. Toni Storm getting very creative.
Yeah, you don't come up with something like this on the fly. This was a genius strategy by Team Candice.
Oh, and Io Shirai doing anything she can to climb the cage, to get into this matchup. Storm has locked the cage, has held the cage shut.
Well, of course, this was their period of advantage, this 3-minute period. It's completely elapsed, and very soon, the final competitor, Candice LeRae, is going to enter to even up the numbers.
Well, the plan of the Poison Pixie paying off as Ken... Uh-oh. I don't think that was perfect. Wait a minute! Who in the... What are you doing, Indy? That's Indy Hartwell! And Hartwell taking it to Io Shirai. Oh, Candice LeRae's new BFF. Coming out of nowhere.
She's moving pretty well for someone with a damaged neck.
You talk about a numbers advantage in war games.
Oh, come on. This is now turned into a 5-on-4.
Well, let's give some credit to Candice LeRae. She's the captain for a reason.
Look, and just a reminder, to Wade, what you said earlier, this match does not begin until all competitors are inside the ring. All competitors are inside War Games.
Where's Io Shirai?
And Indy Hartwell, again, part of the plan for Candice LeRae. It's now 4-on-3 inside the cage. Hartwell's got the key.
Now Team LeRae's gonna have a field day. Did she just put the key in her shirt?
Oh! Candice LeRae teeing off on Shotzi Blackheart.
It's a punishment beating now.
Oh, this is hard to watch.
And guys, again, War Games has not officially begun, but this is allowing Team LeRae to have an absolutely huge advantage. A huge advantage, 4-on-3.
The pendulum of advantage has completely done a 180 here. 3 of the members of Team Shotzi just getting teed off on before our eyes.
I mean, take a look at Blackheart.
Oh.
Surrounded.
LeRae has broken her kendo stick over the body of Blackheart.
Boos ring out in the Capitol Wrestling Center, but I am full of admiration for Team Candice and what they have done.
Gonzalez just stepping on Rhea Ripley. And there you... And Ember Moon from behind. And Moon now trying her best to fight back, as is Rhea Ripley, but the numbers advantage too much as Team LeRae starting to swarm those members of Team Blackheart who tried to fight back.
Just getting engulfed in face. Wait a second, Io Shirai!
The genius of the sky!
With a garbage can!
What in the hell?
Oh!
You gotta be kidding me! But guys, War Games can finally begin.
I mean, I am just stunned at what we just saw. Io Shirai, a human bomb landing on all of the bodies, taking out everyone.
Just unbelievable, Io Shirai.
That might have been even more impressive than the missile from Shotzi Blackheart's tank. Took everyone out.
Well, again, we said it'd be human demolition derby. Shirai finally back into the ring, and Shirai going right to Raquel Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez perhaps getting a taste of her own medicine here. That sledgehammer.
Oh! And quickly, Io Shirai has changed the complexion of this matchup. And Shirai goes up, goes around, a little bit of an assist from Rhea Ripley, looking for the DDT center of the ring.
Spike down on the top of the head of Raquel Gonzalez. That's one way to take her out.
Double knees to Kai, feint kick to Toni Storm. Shirai rolling. This is why the women's division belongs to the NXT Women's Champion.
This is also why Team LeRae didn't want Shirai in the match.
Blackheart dropping Candice LeRae. Ripley taking out Toni Storm. Boom into the cage. Ember Moon into her arch nemesis, that being Dakota Kai. And the last woman standing, Raquel Gonzalez. Oh!
Well, this audience in the Capitol Wrestling Center coming alive. Not surprisingly, they've seen everything in this match, and it's just the first match of the night.
Over the moonsault connects, pinfall submission. Will it be Team Blackheart? And no. Half a second away from the Women's War Games being awarded to Team Blackheart.
And herein lies part of the problem with 7 other women being in the matchup. Trying to pin just one, you need eyes everywhere.
Take a look at this, the genius of this guy, but like you mentioned, Wade, just too many bodies too close to score a pinfall.
This match continuing, and again, it was Ember Moon and Dakota Kai, the first 2 into War Games, and Dakota Kai turning things around on Rhea Ripley, and there is Io Shirai. And Shirai, though, finally was able to get in just moments ago into this matchup, but now, oh, wait a minute. Ember Moon taking a look, Candice LeRae. LeRae taking down Moon, looking for the Gargano escape with the use of a wrench, looking for the assist. Blackheart now over on Toni Storm, double submission.
Who's gonna tap out first?
Double submission. And to your point, LeRae realizing it breaks up the submission attempt. Wow.
Toni Storm looking very close to tapping there. Candice LeRae having to break up her own submission to prevent her team losing.
I mean, Beth, we talked strategy earlier. What's his strategy now?
Well, I think it's probably to use this garbage can lid, but smart work from LeRae. That's why she's the leader of this team.
Wait a minute, what do you mean, hold on? It's Shotzi Blackheart. Yeah, whatever you want to do, you don't come to a fight with a steel chair.
There's our 2 team captains going at it here, but that was a terrible error by Candice LeRae.
And Blackheart just wearing down everyone. All the emotion, all the frustration coming out. Oh, and Dakota Kai from behind.
Our medical staff here at NXT are going to have their work cut out after this matchup.
Shirai with Kai in her sights. Oh! All 8 of these women destroying one another.
Yeah, and fair play to Dakota Kai, the first woman in this matchup, and now still at this stage on top.
Io Shirai, nice missile dropkick, but now it's Dakota Kai looking for a little payback double stomp through the trash can. Is it enough to put Io Shirai away?
She's stuck in there, it collapsed. So
Dakota Kai finally into the cover, hook of the leg, and I believe Shirai was able to kick out Ember Moon, able to break up the count.
Take a look at this one more time. The impact from Dakota Kai, crushing that garbage can, just pinning Shirai inside.
And Ember Moon on her feet, 30 minutes. Moon and Kai have been in this matchup, and somehow, some way, both these women still able to move forward.
Well, we're back to the original two now. Dakota Kai, so impressive in this match. Took an absolute beating in the first 5 to 8 minutes of this one, but now on top, looking dominant.
And Dakota Kai looking around in front of her. Ember Moon trying her best to do anything she can, Beth, to get back to her feet.
Yeah, Moon kicking Kai in that surgically repaired knee.
Oh! And right to the back with that solid steel chair is Ember Moon. Ember Moon said weeks ago she would give Dakota Kai her receipt. And tonight could be a night that another receipt is given from Ember Moon. And what was Ember Moon? What was on the mind of Ember Moon for a moment? Moon now.
Whatever she's setting up here does not look good for Dakota Kai, that's for sure.
Oh no, Moon could. Ember Moon looking at Dakota Kai.
Oh!
The Eclipse onto 2 chairs. Moon into the cover. Count. And Toni Storm from behind with that trash
She
can.
had to be there. Let's not forget as we take another look at this flying Eclipse onto the chairs. That move, the Eclipse, took out Indy Hartwell without chairs involved. So what on earth is the damage that
What do you
it's
mean
done
took out Indy
to
Hartwell? We
Dakota
saw
Kai?
Indy Hartwell earlier tonight
Yeah,
running
we saw
into
it in
the
neck
Wait a
brace.
minute! Oh, Storm Zero! Storm Zero onto the trash can. Covered by Toni Storm, and it's Shirai breaking up the count. Just in the nick of time, Io Shirai able to break up the pinfall. Oh, and now some good fortune, Beth. Shirai and Rhea Ripley standing tall.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley on her feet is bad news for Toni Storm.
Setting up that inverted clover leaf of hers.
Oh! Followed up with a drop kick from Shirai. Covered by Rhea Ripley. The count. It's Storm. Wow, Toni Storm able to kick out at 2. And, you know, Beth, look around. And I mean, the advantage right now has to be Team Blackheart.
I mean, absolute carnage for Team LeRae right now. And like we mentioned earlier, a ladder in the hands of Io Shirai can be very dangerous.
Candice LeRae from behind, going up and down on Io Shirai. And Rhea Ripley now charging in. And LeRae with an equalizer. The trash can lid bouncing off the chin of Ripley.
Look at Ripley's head just snapping back there as that kick was executed, and Candice LeRae in control.
But take a look at LeRae. LeRae realizing that Shotzi Blackheart was moving. Heads up by Candice LeRae.
Team captains going back at it. Could this be the close of this match as we take another look here at this beautiful side kick?
Boom!
Into the trash can lid, connecting with the jaw of Rhea Ripley. Down and out.
Well, now the only superstar standing is the general of her own team, that being Team LeRae. But now it's captains, both captains, standing on their feet.
Every time you blink in this matchup, the momentum shifts in a different direction.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Blackheart starting to climb, and now Candice LeRae starting to climb as well. Both these women, and it was Candice LeRae who destroyed Shotzi Blackheart's tank, and now it's time for the ultimate payback for Shotzi Blackheart. Blackheart looking down on LeRae, all the way to the tippy top. Shotzi Blackheart, oh! Down onto Candice LeRae. But Shotzi Blackheart landed on the steel chair.
Yeah, I'm not sure Shotzi was aware, but you could see Candice LeRae maneuvering that chair into position. She knew she was going to take a bullet there, but she made sure her opponent took one at the same time. Brilliance from Candice LeRae.
This women's War Games match continuing in Beth right now. It's Rhea Ripley in control and showcasing her power.
Spectacular that Ripley is able to stand on her feet after the damage she's taken, and Io Shirai moving quickly.
Setting up Shirai for over the moonsault. Second one connects. This could be it. Team LeRae, do they have enough to run in Toni Storm? Oh, Team LeRae was again so close, Beth, from being put out of War Games.
Rhea Ripley doing her best to play defense to score that very first pinfall, but was unable to do so.
Well, Toni Storm, who is able to break up the count, just got dropped over the top rope.
throat first across that top rope from Rhea Ripley.
And again,
now
it's
the
Io
genius
Shirai.
at the sky. Oh!
Oh, and Ripley into the steel cage, knocked Io Shirai for a moment off her perch, and now it's Raquel Gonzalez. Gonzalez is standing along with Shirai. Oh! The women's champion, looking for,
Oh man, look at that ladder precariously set up across no man's land.
But look at the strength of Raquel Gonzalez. Pulling up Io Shirai. No. Oh, with one arm.
Single arm powerbomb through that ladder.
Gonzalez. Powerbomb onto Shirai. Into the cover. And Team LeRae has won Women's War Games.
Here are your winners, the Team Bond, Toni Storm, Dakota Kai, Candice LeRae, and Raquel Gonzalez.
Well, once upon a time, Raquel Gonzalez was known as the insurance policy. That performance tonight and that victory for Team Candice puts her simply in the space of being a megastar here in NXT.
Will take absolutely nothing away, Beth, from the 8 women that competed in this matchup.